ever since we got this car, the front speakers have never worked. So what we decided to do was we got these Kenwood speakers here. Now, honestly, they were just the cheapest option we could find at Best Buy at the time, but they should do just fine for what we need them. So now, granted, we do have the rear speakers on here, and we do just drive around with those, but it's not the same thing. I should be able to find out if it has power or not, but first I gotta connect this clip to a good ground. So after testing this speaker wire for power, I've got nothing. So I went ahead and took off the one that goes through the door jamb up to this harness over here, and look at how nasty that is. Same with the plug over here on the door, it's pretty beat. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these off and then check them for power, and hopefully we get a result. I just took this little plastic cover off, which is what covers this, but look at this, guys. I'm sure that has to be some type of like electrical grease or something, but it just looks so bad. And it looks like I might have found my problem. I had to take the whole fender off to be able to get to the harness right here, but definitely this is the problem. Look, there's some wires that are disconnected, and then right here you can see that black one, it's all cut up and then just burnt inside of there. So to be able to fix this problem, unfortunately I'm just gonna have to rewire everything, because I don't really see any other beneficial way of doing it. And the main thing here is to avoid a fire, because obviously that would be the worst thing that could happen if we're driving around or it's just parked outside and it randomly catches fire. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be quite a bit of work, but it's honestly the best solution to the problem.
Perfect.
All right, guys, so I got the wiring situated on the driver's side, and I am getting power to the speaker now, but it's not turning on. And I was doing some research online about the wiring diagram, and it looks to be like they share the same ground. So my suspicion now is that the same issue that we had on this driver's side is also going on the passenger side. So let's just keep tearing into it. On this side, I already know that this speaker wire doesn't have power because I already checked it with the light. So instead of going from here, and if it doesn't have power here, jump into the door harness, and then from here to the door jamb, I just skipped all that and went straight to here. And look, I already found the problem again. It's the same thing as the other side. Like I had said, the wires are just old and cut by themselves. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing as the driver's side, but the good thing is that when it's all done, it should hopefully work exactly how it should. Okay, here's the connector that runs through the door, and it has just so much grease on it that I can't even really see how good the connections look, but I did go ahead and give each one of them a tug, and they all seem pretty secure. So what I'm gonna do on this side, instead of using butt connectors, I'm gonna try to find some clips that'll just clip onto these, and if I can't find them, then I will just have to do butt connectors again on this side. Guys, I ended up going with the butt connectors, but the good thing about these is that they're a lot less bulky than the ones I used on the driver's side, and I had to get these because they didn't have the other end to those female disconnects that I had showed you before. So this will just have to do, but it'll still give us a good quality job. Before I cut this, I want to show you guys just how tore up this is. There's 4 wires out of 12 that are connected here. So hopefully after this, everything will work as it should. Alright guys, so I got some good and bad news. The bad news is that the speakers, although they did turn on and I was able to listen to them for a while, when I was driving after about 10 minutes, they started going out. So I think there must be some ground somewhere else that's just messing everything up, because I double checked the wiring, behind the radio, and everything looks good. So there's probably just some ground somewhere that is keeping the speakers, the front speakers anyway, from working correctly, because we do have the back ones and those work fine. But the good news is that I was able to fix some other stuff that was wrong, that was caused by the wiring. Like the mirrors, they didn't work and they work now. The power lock on the passenger front side didn't work and it also works now. So within the bad, we got some good out of this. So it's just what it is. Sometimes, you know, things are harder to fix than others. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it off. Thank you guys for watching, and keep doing what you love. Peace.